The Best of Reddit, November 9, 2019. News: Navy employee gets 40 years in prison for child pornography. Top comment: good. Fuck this guy. The disparities in our country's legal system is very concerning. This guy, rightfully so, gets 40 years, but a guy that enslaved a disabled person for 5 years only gets 10? Unethical life pro tips. You request, what is the exact story I need to tell in order to get approved for Social Security? Top comment: say, I'd like to scam my way into Social Security, please. World News, question time audience howls with laughter as Tory says Boris Johnson cares about Scotland. Top comment: the only thing Boris Johnson cares about is Boris Johnson. Politics, Trump says he hardly knows inauguration mega donor turned ambassador who confirmed quid pro quo. Top comment: I did not have conspiratorial relations with that man. News: a World War II veteran got his high school diploma at 95. Top comment: this is wonderful. Whether it be high school, college, or some other learning institution, it is never too late and you are never too old to improve yourself. One does not need to have a career in mind or a position to reach for, just a desire to learn. Life pro tips: when a lift arrives that is going up, a ding sound will chime. When a lift arrives that is going down, a ding-dong sounds will chime. The second chime is distinctly lower. Top comment: assuming they're handicap compliant at least. Relevant video. News: Medicaid expansion has saved at least 19,000 lives, new research finds. Top comment: thanks, Obama. So how many people did Republicans kill by blocking it in state governments? Not the Onion, General Election 2019, K the Lib Dems, says Bermondsey Green candidate, hours before standing aside to help Lib Dems. Top comment: the Green Party and the Lib Dems ultimately both service the same group, upper middle class metropolitan white people who like the aesthetic of being left-wing but who don't want the taxes to go up. Technology: how big tech is dragging US towards the next financial crash. Top comment: Science, team at University of Bristol find that past East Asian monsoon evolution and increased precipitation since the late Cretaceous was controlled primarily by paleogeography, and not CO2 levels as once previously thought. Top comment: Politics, Trump says thinking about attending Russia's May Day parade. Top comment: does anyone else expect Trump to flee the country before the end of his term if he loses the election or is removed by impeachment? Till rhino horns are actually made up of hair grown tightly packed on their nose and joined together by a glue-like secretion. Top comment: cows have the same thing, sometimes they'll play and accidentally tear a horn off and in the center you can see the hair-like strands. It's almost like a super fine fishing line. Science, a single combination gene therapy treats multiple age-related diseases, increasing health span and potentially lifespan. Top comment: so far that is good for mice. Science, neuronal network dysfunction in a model for KLEEFSTRA syndrome mediated by enhanced NMDAR signaling. Top comment: it's interesting that a hormone that plays a role in mood regulation can have such an impact on brain and cranial development. Unpopular opinion: thank you for your service. The glorification of U.S. Army veterans is mainly a good recruitment tactic. Top comment: I agree. But I'm happy to do it nonetheless. Futurology, my predictions for the 20s. Top comment: if you were a rapper, your name should be Postradamus. Till that cousins whose parents are identical twins share 25% of the DNA, instead of the normal 12.5%. While siblings share 50% of the DNA, half-siblings share 25%. That's why, though children of identical twins are legally cousins, they are genetically half-siblings. Top comment: question though. My mother's younger brother married my father's younger sister. How much percentage of DNA do I share with my cousins? Science, association between ambient and household air pollution with carotid intima media thickness in peri-urban South India. Top comment: life pro tips: put some garbage bags at the bottom of your garbage can, that way it's a quick and easy switch. Top comment: I disagree. You have to reach down to floor level inside a trash can, and if the bag breaks, you could get gunk all over the bags at the bottom. I'm curious about what people are doing that would make that sound so much better than their alternative. Shower thoughts. You could probably get any prisoner of war to give you intel by getting them addicted to meth or heroin and then cutting them off until they gave you the intel. Top comment. FBI just saw this, should have copyrighted the idea, bro. World News. Vaping illness breakthrough, points to vitamin E oil as a cause, CDC says. Top comment. Her NPR called this like 2 months ago. Politics. Trump says he will release transcript from different Ukraine call no one knows about. Top comment. Okay, that first call was flagrantly illegal. But this other call was great, so that should end this whole thing, right? Asterisk edit, asterisk and on a more serious note, how would nobody know about it? I thought he told us there are always a bunch of people listening in. Technology, INSTACART cuts quality, bonus after workers go on 3-day strike. Top comment. Unpopular opinion, up until the age of 12, sports teams should allow both boys and girls to play on the same teams together. Top comment, there was this great New Yorker piece about sport shooting. It's one of the few sports without a gender divide and young people gain a sense of respect and safety when it comes to firearms. Shower thoughts, people love fighting for principles because it's way easier than living up to them. Top comment, this is good. Science, light emission based on NANOPHOTONIC vacuum forces. Top comment, without the paywall. World News, massive Facebook document leak gives ammunition to investigators. Top comment, how are people still using Facebook? Politics, Berliners are trolling Trump by shipping him a 2.7-ton piece of the Berlin Wall. Top comment, oh, this is a dark frack you. World News, Hong Kong faces 24th weekend of protest after student's death. Top comment, hey Kers know how to do it. Literally these guys are putting their lives on the line. Meanwhile, here in the USA. World News, Mexican cop involved in botched operation against El Chapo's son gunned down in hail of 155 bullets. Top comment, the article literally says that he wasn't directly involved in the botched arrest, yet the title says that he was involved in it. What? Life pro tips, when considering to move a loved one into a nursing home, take into consideration the appearance of residents' fingernails. If they are clean and well kept, that's a good sign of quality care. That can make your decision easier knowing they are well taken care of. Top comment, finally, a good LPT. News, with medical bills skyrocketing, more hospitals are suing for payment. Top comment, the American healthcare system is the biggest scam in human history. Literally suing sick people because they can't afford to be sick. News, hundreds rally with activist Greta Thunberg in Carolina. Top comment, hundreds seems like not that many. Politics, hey, Michael Bloomberg, no one wants you to run for president. Top comment, okay Bloomberg. Technology, the world's first Gattaca baby tests are finally here. The DNA test claims to let prospective parents weed out IVF embryos with a high risk of disease or low intelligence. Top comment, actually sounds pretty good. About 20% of known abortions will no longer happen. Science, brain energy metabolism determines self-assertion. Top comment, the study was conducted on a group of 26 adolescents aged between 13 and 21 years old. Isn't sample size a bit too small to draw conclusions? Could someone shed some light on this? Technology, Apple Mail on macOS leaves parts of encrypted emails in plaintext. Top comment. Not the Onion, after Jokowi's criticism, minister appeals to consumers to buy local hose. Top comment, dear God, it's even better if you read the article. Technology, how leaked court documents reveal Facebook's fundamental paranoia. Top comment, I am numb to the Facebook and their obfuscated user exploits. I don't understand why people still use it. Let's say you got robbed a couple of times while walking down Main Street would you continue to walk that route? Technology, Senator urges Uber and Lyft to run fingerprint background checks, Sen. Blumenthal also said it's central to safety for them to share info about dangerous drivers. Top comment, the police state comes in on little cat feet. Not The Onion, for Canada's Quebec, woman from France is not French enough. Top comment. Unethical life pro tips. If you live somewhere with grocery stores that ban single-use plastic bags, just go to the fruit and veg section and use the fruit and veg bags to put your groceries in, then go to self-checkout. Top comment, damn right do this. My fiancé has 2 cats and the cats refuse to piss and shit in any type of litter that can be flushed, so plastic bags are a must for me despite the negatives. Politics. There's literally no one legally running the Department of Homeland Security right now. The White House missed the deadline for formally naming someone to replace acting DHS Chief Kevin McAleenan. Top comment, do we need to nominate someone to unlock the concentration camps, or can just anyone go down and do it? Science. Effect of oral administration of NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide, on clinical parameters and nicotinamide metabolite levels in healthy Japanese men. Top comment, NMN is a metabolite of niacin. Is it surprising that it is safe when niacin is safe? Politics. Second person says he told Rep. Jim Jordan about sexual misconduct at Ohio State. Top comment, and this asshat was just named to the Intelligence Committee. Technology. The Week in Tech, TikTok is in trouble. Top comment, the running Twitch shows in the NY Times now. Damn, Leo upgraded. News. OKC mother outraged at school officials after son found covered in feces. Top comment, she is a mom, and when she walked in, she didn't see what she expected to see, and that is unfortunate, said Dr. Jamie Polk. She didn't expect to see her mentally challenged 5-year-old nude, crying in despair, and wallowing in his own feces. Thanks Captain Obvious. Politics. Remember when Trump sharpied the Hurricane Dorian map? Turns out people got mad. Top comment, because it's a federal crime to falsify a National Weather Service forecast. Science, peer influence, normative influence, and an environmental self-identity plays a role in engaging in pro-environmental behavior. Research also shows that monetary benefits are not the best motivators for environmental behavior change. Top comment. Till that in 1990, the U.S. Secret Service once raided the makers of a tabletop RPG game system, believing that one of their manuals, GURPS Cyberpunk, would help people commit computer crimes. The lawsuit resulting from it helped form the Electronic Frontier Foundation. Top comment, Steve Jackson Games still proudly prints the book seized by the U.S. Secret Service on the cover of the Cyberpunk book, lol. One of many reasons I prefer GURPS to D&D. Technology. Mozilla hits Google, Facebook for microtargeting political ads. Top comment. News. London teenager was stabbed to death at knife awareness course. Top comment, well he was definitely made aware of that knife. Life pro tips, wrap your upright vacuum cleaner power cord in a figure 8 around the cord hooks instead of in a racetrack-shaped oval. It will then unravel straight instead of twisted and knotted. Top comment, can confirm, I've done this for years and tell some people this from time to time as well. Unpopular opinion, comment sections should remain open, always. No discourse is bad. Top comment, ads would be spammed to hell, it will be amazing. Till that Christian Bale's portrayal of Patrick Bateman in American Psycho was partially based on Tom Cruise. Bale was unsure of how he should portray the character until he noticed and was influenced by Cruise's intense friendliness with nothing behind the eyes persona during an interview. Top comment, American Psycho * Cruise jumps up and down on Oprah's couch *. Shower thoughts, saying 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 doesn't save any time. Top comment, it's a little quicker as you wouldn't stress the 2, but you would the 2. Politics, Michael Bloomberg should stay home, and pay his taxes. Top comment, Bloomberg won't get anywhere in the Democratic primary. Maybe he'll steal some votes from Biden, at the most. Not The Onion, several turtles have swastikas painted on their shells and authorities can't catch them. Top comment, and we're sure it's the Hitler kind and not the Buddhism kind? Because turtles are a symbol of tranquility in that religion and there's a healthy population including some large shrines in the South End. Politics. Rich Americans are interfering in our elections. Amazon's efforts to manipulate Seattle's city council race show that wealthy individuals and companies are threats to democracy. Top comment. Sanders and Warren, the ultra-wealthy have been using their money to abuse our democracy and their workers. It's time they stopped and paid their fair share. Billionaires actively manipulating elections. Nua. World News. Ukraine's president was preparing to announce a groundless investigation into Biden on CNN but managed to duck out of it when Congress pressed Trump to release military aid he was withholding. Top comment. Say what you like about Zelensky, but he hasn't put his ego over getting Ukraine's troops the kit they need to get the job done. Shower thoughts. Tax evaders go to prisons that are funded by taxes they didn't pay. Top comment. Or if the tax evader is rich enough, nothing happens. World News. Facebook rejected calls to ban or fact-check political ads ahead of the US general election. Top comment. Facebook's refusal to ban political ads makes me suspicious that they are gaining something more important than just ad revenue that they are reluctant to give up or maybe afraid to give up. Especially when you hear that they are embedding Facebook staff with the campaign staff. I think that this could be a form of regulatory capture. News. U.S. Education Department cancels loans for 1,500 defrauded students. Top comment. Only after students sued Trump's Secretary of Education, Betsy DeVos, who had no prior experience in education outside of investing in for-profit colleges. Many student debt relief programs have been curtailed by the Trump administration. This is a rare victory. Politics. Trump rails against impeachment. They shouldn't be having public hearings. Top comment. GOP. These hearings should be public so that the people can know what is happening. Dems. Okay. GOP. Fuck. World News. The Scottish National Party has launched its election campaign by promising to bring forward legislation to protect the National Health Service from privatisation and future trade deals. The NHS Protection Bill would block any UK government from using the NHS as a bargaining chip in trade talks. Top comment. Good stuff. There's an absolutely terrifying future under the Tories where every last possible part of the NHS is sold off to private companies and we have no public ownership. Anything to stop that must be welcomed. Unpopular opinion. If you cheated and that resulted in a divorce, you should legally be forced to forfeit your half. Top comment. I cheated on a 4th grade math test. What kind of net loss shall I expect? Thanks for watching, listening. Don't forget to subscribe.